B files suit against A for not collecting rent. अब A कहता है A denies A denies that rent was due from C to B. A ने मना कर दिया कि कोई रेंट ड्यू नहीं है from C to B. तो now suppose कि C ने कोई स्टेटमेंट दी है. C makes a statement that he owed rent to B. तो क्या ये जो स्टेटमेंट है, will this statement be amount to an admission in this case or not? This is the
Hello everyone, my name is Gaurav Mahindra, proprietor and founder of Mahindra Law Academy. So today we are going to discuss with section 19 of Indian Evidence Act. This video will be very short. I will be only explaining it and further interpreting it, right? So let us start. Let us read section 19. However, it is very complicating, but I believe after watching the whole video, you will not feel it very difficult, right? So let us read it. So it says, as you can see in the screen, it says that admissions by persons whose position must be proved as against a party to the suit. So it says that statements made by persons whose position or a liability it is necessary to prove as against any party to the suit. So it says as against any party to the suit are admissions if such statements would be relevant as against such persons in relation to such position or liability in a suit brought by or against them, and they are made whilst the person making them occupies such position or is subject to such liability. So now tell me, कुछ आपको इसमें समझ में आया what they are saying? Right, mostly students को इसमें थोड़ी issue होता है. So let us read the illustration first and thereafter we will be connecting it with the section. Okay, so it says that A undertakes to collect rents for B. B sues A for not collecting rent due from C to B. A denies that rent was due from C to B. So A denies that rent was due from C to B. A statement by C that he owed B rent is an admission and is a relevant fact as against A if A denies that C did owe rent to B. So now again tell me, ये illustration आपको समझ में आया? नहीं? Okay, all right. So now let us discuss it with the help of example. Just give me a minute. Okay, so here it is.
Suppose that यहाँ पर there is a B. He appointed an agent A and there is some C. Right? Now C is the tenant. Right? Now B appointed agent to collect rent on behalf of B from C. But क्या हुआ? A does not collect it. Then what B does? B files a suit against A. Right? B files suit against A for not collecting rent. अब A कहता है, A denies that rent was due from C to B. A ने मना कर दिया कि कोई रेंट ड्यू नहीं है from C to B. तो now suppose कि C ने कोई स्टेटमेंट दी है. C makes a statement that he owed rent to B. तो क्या ये जो स्टेटमेंट है, will this statement be amount to an admission in this case or not? This is the question. So if you read section 19 once again, it says what? Let us read once again. Let us read and try to connect it with the example. Okay, so it says that statements made by persons whose position or liability, so that is Mr. C, they are talking about C, it is necessary to prove as against any party to the suit, are admissions. If so, they are saying that the statements are admission of those parties, right? If such statements would be relevant as against such persons in relation to such position or liability. So अब ये they are saying that if such statements, so that means they are creating a legal fiction. तो यहाँ पर they are creating a legal fiction. लीगल फिक्शन किस चीज का? लीगल फिक्शन किस चीज का? यहां पर दे आर सेइंग दैट इफ सच स्टेटमेंट्स वुड बी रेलेवेंट as against such person, so such persons is against Mr. C in relation to such position that he is a tenant over here, right? Or liability in a suit brought by or against them. Brought by, that means कि अगर C suit करता या against them, that means C के against suit होता. Okay, and they are made whilst the person making them occupies such position or is subject to such liability. So what it means? It means that the statement given by C will be relevant over here in this example. How come? कि अगर suppose B directly C पर suit file करता, तो क्या ये स्टेटमेंट इधर रेलेवेंट होता, एडमिसिबल होता? विल इट अमाउंट्स टू एन एडमिशन? द आंसर इज यस. दैट इज व्हाई दे आर सेइंग कि if you read it once again, if such statements, if such statements, that statement जो इसने अभी एडमिट करा है, would be relevant as against such persons in relation to such position or liability in a suit brought by or against them. Okay, and they are made whilst the person making them occupies such position or is subject to such liability. तो जब उसने स्टेटमेंट दिया तब he was the tenant, right? तो व्हाट दे आर सेइंग कि अगर इसी सी पर सूट फाइल होता तो क्या ये स्टेटमेंट यहां पर एडमिसिबल होता या नहीं? दैट इज द क्वेश्चन, एंड अकॉर्डिंग टू सेक्शन 19 इट इज एडमिशन. If you read it once again, statements made by persons whose position or liability it is necessary to prove as against any party to the suit are admissions. तो ये जो stranger है उसका statement will amounts to admission. So I believe this point is clear to all of you, right? And in case if you want me to discuss any other section in the law, then please write down in the comment box and I will be replying it to you, or maybe I will be making a separate video on that topic, right? Thank you everyone. Just take care of yourself.